Hey guys, I am going to do a video that one of my friends, gave me an idea for. Okay, so we all know about TikTok, am I right? Yeah. So, there are some challenges on TikTok that are really adorable, like recreating childhood photos and whatnot. And then there are some dumb, dangerous challenges. Sorry for that. So I am going to be talking about the different challenges that are dangerous or stupid. And if you think of any more that I didn't put in this video, you can comment them down below. So here are the top 10 most dangerous online challenges. Number 1 is planking. So, planking, we all know what that is, but it can be very, 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 very dangerous. This one oh, no, never mind. It's not always the challenge itself that's inherently dangerous. Sometimes it's the degree to which the challenge gets taken. Planking offers a great example. In its simplest form, mimicking a piece of wood is a harmless, if silly, activity. Pictures of you planking on your kitchen counter or in the aisles of your local Walmart are reasonably amusing and aren't likely to put you in the ER. As the fad has developed, though, pressure has risen to take planking to greater and often dangerous extremes. Planking on top of a lion or perched high on top a rooftop chimney is obviously risky, and the stories of those who have been hurt doing such stunts are legion. So basically, it's basically acting like a plank. It can be illegal. Definitely stupid. Mostly harmless if you're doing it the right way and not stupid. Next one, number 2, is the hot pepper challenge. Now this, this can be deadly if you do it the wrong way. Yeah, it's a stupid one. You basically just, eat a hot pepper. Some people do go to the greatest lengths and eat a ghost pepper. Yeah. A ghost pepper. The most hottest pepper ever. How stupid is that? Come on, people. This one shows up periodically in a variety of different forms. The Thai pepper challenge, the habanero challenge, the ghost pepper challenge, the Trinidad Moruga scorpion challenge, and more. Like a lot of the other challenges on this list, the hot pepper challenge sounds deceptively reasonable. After all, we've been eating spicy food for as long as we've been eating, and challenging ourselves and one another to try hotter and hotter entrees long predates the internet. Once again, it's a matter of degree, including those peppers in a dish you've whipped up. That's fine. You might even create something tasty, but eating peppers straight up or drinking hot sauce made with them can be dangerous. It can basically burn your throat, burn your esophagus, burn your stomach, basically burn your insides. Yeah, that one is an ER trip. You can wind up with anything from severe stomach pains and a hole in your esophagus to so-called thunderclap headaches, seizures, and anaphylactic shock. Yeah. So, basically, what a thunderclap headache is, it's basically what it's called. It's basically like thunder or lightning and they reach their peak within 60 seconds. And it can be a sign of a potentially life-threatening condition. So if you have these headaches, you need to get immediate medical attention right away. Next on the list is number 3, sunburn art. It's basically making art with your sunburn, which is really painful. Trust me, you don't want to do it. Looking to try a little body art, but don't want to commit to a tattoo? A few years back, some creative social media users took to placing patterned objects in strategic spots on their bodies, or sketching out images in suntan lotion and then giving themselves a sunburn. That is stupid in itself. That is extremely dangerous, extremely painful, and what more can I say? The results were sometimes impressive from an artistic standpoint. As you can probably guess, though, dermatologists quickly began sounding the alarm about the online trend. Who knew overexposure to the sun could cause skin cancer? Everyone? Yeah, guys, don't do that. Yeah. It's bad enough that it's like that, but... Oh, jeez. This one needs poison control. And maybe the hospital. And quick stomach pump. Because next on the list is NyQuil chicken at number 4. Basically, it's what it entitles. You basically put NyQuil in chicken and eat it. It's very dangerous, very stupid, very idiotic. Like, I understand if you have a cold, but if you take too much NyQuil, oh, Jesus help me. Here's a challenge that's obviously dangerous. The NyQuil Chicken Challenge began circulating on social media in 2022, and even the pictures should give you pause. Chicken breasts drenched in an aqua-colored liquid don't look appetizing, and it turns out inedible food is the least of the dangers associated with this dare. When you boil a liquid medication, you remove excess water, and that increases the medication's intensity. the active ingredients in NyQuil. I'm gonna butcher these, so bear with me. Acetaminophen, dextromethorphan, and doxylamine can be incredibly dangerous in high dosages. In fact, even if you don't eat the chicken, you're at risk from breathing the fumes as you're cooking it. So you're basically screwed either way. Either by eating it or inhaling the fumes. Don't do it. Take NyQuil the normal way. Not in huge doses, and never, ever boil it. Number 4 is obviously the cinnamon challenge. Yeah. No. Don't do it. Cinnamon is very dangerous on its own. Oops. Sorry guys, I can't keep my hands still. Yeah, you can basically, yeah, it's basically bad. This one took off partly because it seemed like a hilarious joke to play on friends and family. Swallowing a spoonful of cinnamon sounds easy enough. After all, we love cinnamon when it comes in roll form. Levi, out! Come on. There's nothing in here for you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was my dog. Out of the bedroom! Sorry about that. He's just wandering around. The thing is, we typically eat cinnamon mixed with sugar. Straight cinnamon is far more difficult to eat. Among other things, it dries out the mouth, making it difficult for you to swallow. The goal is to catch the eater by surprise, which is supposed to be funny. And as long as everything goes to plan, it is admittedly pretty hilarious. The problem is that cinnamon is such a fine substance that it's really easy to breathe in the particles, especially when you're gagging, and cinnamon can do significant damage to the lungs. Best to stick to the rolls. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. So, if you want healthy lungs, don't do the cinnamon challenge. Because honestly, it's not as good as you think it is. Next is the Bird Box Challenge. So it's basically where you pretend to be a bird and you sit on someone's arm pretending to be a bird. Yeah, it's a stupid one. The film Bird Box is based on an interesting enough concept. No spoilers, but characters in the film must learn to navigate the world while wearing blindfolds. That idea wound up sparking a real-world online challenge. It's not hard to predict the results. Walking blindfolded into traffic is never a good idea. Oh wait, no, it's not where you pretend to be a bird. Oh well. But it's still stupid, dangerous, and basically illegal. Proponents of the challenge have argued that it's a way to empathize with the blind. I mean, you're not wrong about that. It can be. But just but walking blindfolded with nothing to prevent you from hurting yourself is pretty much stupid and dangerous. So yeah. Even this turns out to be a sketchy justification, though. Studies have shown that the Bird Box Challenge can actually make participants more insensitive to the problems the blind face. And it can also feel like you're mocking the blind, if you know what I mean. The Blackout Challenge is next. And these two next challenges are pretty much not stupid, but dangerous and deadly. And you'll know what I mean. So the Blackout Challenge is basically you choke yourself or others until you pass out. It's dangerous, obviously, because you can do significant damage to your brain, because your brain needs oxygen, and without oxygen for a certain amount of minutes, you can obviously have problems. And, yeah, it can also lead to death if you're not careful. We're not even sure why a challenge like this one exists. The idea is simple. You choke yourself or someone else. The goal? To pass out. Precisely because it's so simple that it's easy to see what can go wrong. First, the choking itself. It can damage the trachea, thyroid, and other parts of the neck. Worse, putting someone in a chokehold can actually damage their spine, which supports their head. So basically, it's deadly, yeah. It's not something any of us should do playfully. I mean, some people do run up to their friends and, like, put them in chokeholds, but, like, not hard, and definitely not to strangle them. I've had that happen where I've been put into a headlock, and my hair was messed up. But second, choking cuts off air to the brain, which is what makes the person being choked pass out. You do it long enough, and it can cause brain damage. Not to mention, if you pass out while standing, you could hit your head on something on your way down. So add concussion to brain damage, and, yeah. Of course, we as adults know the dangers of that challenge. Do we? Do we really? If we knew the challenge, if we knew the dangers of this challenge, it wouldn't have been invented. The trouble is, they're not quite as obvious to kids, and that's the population among which this one has spread. If your kid uses social media, it's probably a good idea to talk with them about online challenges in general, and this dare in particular. So parents, if you're watching, please talk to your kids about the dangers of these challenges. Please. Next is the Blue Whale Challenge. So basically, it's basically a challenge that lasts for 50 days, and someone texts you or whatever with a challenge, and then with a location to go to the challenge. Sorry. I was cold, so I'm just putting stuff on. So basically, yeah. And, yeah. So, this one, less than a challenge and more of a sick game. The Blue Whale Challenge is among the most troubling on this list. The entire challenge lasts for 50 days and at first seems reasonably innocuous. Participants are asked to complete a series of tasks, one each day. However, the tasks become increasingly degrading and then begin to involve self-harm. And that's why it's a sick challenge. Because who would want to do that? Ultimately, as the final task, the targets are instructed to kill themselves. Any online challenge that is actually meant to result in someone's death is obviously dangerous and despicable. Not to mention totally illegal. So, yeah, this one is the most dangerous one. It's not stupid, it's not dumb. It's really, really dangerous and illegal. This one, God, this one is basically the stupidest. This one is the Tide Pod Challenge. Whoever made this one. Oh boy. So basically, you have to have Tide Pods, and you have to, yeah, you have to basically eat a Tide Pod, or at least bite down and get it in your mouth. It's poisonous, it's deadly, it's stupid, it can burn your insides, and it can just, yeah. So that would be a poison control call. Here's another one that's been a particular problem among kids. It's also another one that's based almost entirely on misinformation. Tide Pods look pretty cool, and that they have the same bright colors you typically find in popular candies. A blue and white swirl could easily be some sort of blue raspberry and cream concoction if you bought it at the checkout of your local grocery. Sounds delicious. You can see why kids might be susceptible to peer pressure to try eating a Tide Pod. This one seems to have died down following some intense media scrutiny, but for a while it was among the most dangerous dares out there. Obviously. So, yeah. Tide Pods? No. Let's keep the Tide Pods to the laundry people. And last but not least, swatting. So, swatting is basically going onto live videos and basically calling SWAT on random live streamers, and then they get swatted, and this one isn't dangerous. It's between stupid and illegal, because it's illegal as it is calling 911 for a joke that could get you arrested and put in jail. Yeah, so, yeah. Please, do not do swatting. Do not swat people. Because it is illegal. It is dangerous. That was my hand jerking, sorry. Most of the challenges on this list involve people doing things they shouldn't, such as eating peppers and wearing blindfolds, because someone dared them to. Peer pressure is powerful, especially for kids. But ultimately, participants in these dares subject themselves to the potential harm. Swatting is another thing entirely, since it involves subjecting others to harm, potentially serious harm. If you haven't yet come across swatting in the news, it means calling the police and reporting a dangerous situation at an unsuspecting target's location. When a SWAT team arrives, the target is at least traumatized by the experience. It's easy for swatting to go even more wrong, though. If the target reacts badly and, for instance, tries to protect themselves with a weapon, they can end up injured or even dead. So basically, don't do it. It's illegal. It's stupid. It can cost someone their life. And it can make people traumatized and not want to go and do live streaming anymore. So those are the 10 stupid and dangerous online trends ever. So if I missed any, or if you have any more that are stupid or dangerous or even illegal, please comment them down below. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. I do videos when I find something interesting to do. If you have something for me to do, please comment it and I will look at it. I read comments daily and I respond to them. So yeah. So please, guys, stay safe out there. Stay safe. That was our Alexa. But yes. Yes, this house is chaotic, and yes, my dog is gonna get a swat in the butt. Playfully, though. But yeah, so if you have anything else you want me to do, please comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!